It's 9 p.m.
All right, quiet on the set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world.
Broadcastlink.com.
This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now. Polkas After Dark, live. It's another live broadcast. Now your hosts, Rob and Jerry.
Okay. We're going to be ready pretty soon. But I hope we get a nice crowd tonight. Should be fun. It is the Saturday before Christmas, so we may not. We're just going to have to find out. We're going to start pretty soon. Time is it? About 3-4 minutes to 9. Oh no. Oh gosh. We're live now. Hey, good evening everybody, and welcome to another Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with a C.com. We are also streaming live on Facebook as well as our YouTube channel, and we thank you guys so much for stopping in here. We know it's a busy weekend. It's the Saturday and Sunday before Christmas. That's right, next week Saturday is Christmas Day already. We can't believe how the time and the year has flown by, but we do want to say we appreciate each and every one of you for tuning us in like you do every single weekend on a Saturday, on a Sunday. And I do want to mention that Jerry is MIA this weekend, this evening, as well as tomorrow. She went down to surprise her mom for Christmas. Her and her sister flew down on Thursday evening, and they're flying back tomorrow, so that's going to take a little bit of time. And, well, we're going to miss Jerry this weekend, but maybe we'll get a chance to call her and talk to her and maybe talk to Mom and wish her a Merry Christmas and hope everything goes well with their flight back. They should be having a grand old time. I am happy to say that I have invited somebody very special to sit next to me today only, maybe tomorrow too, I don't know, but it was really nice of him when I called him and I said, hey, would you be interested in kind of filling in for Jerry and sitting next to me? And he says, well, sure, I'd love to do that. So without any further ado, folks, I would like to introduce you to my very, very close friend, my very dear friend, whom I've known for, gosh, over 60 years already. I can't believe that. Everybody say hello to my partner in crime this weekend, Robin Pegg. Robin, thanks for joining us.
Hey, well, you're welcome. Thanks for inviting me. This is going to be a lot of fun, I can tell.
Yeah, well, you're definitely not new to the polka scene.
No.
You've been playing a lot over the past years. I know you retired or went into semi-retirement about 5-6 years ago, but people still give you a call and want you to fill in. And I'm surprised you haven't done that.
I do that once in a while with BCAS, Buffalo Concertina All-Stars on bass.
Well, let's get a chance to talk about a bunch of stuff. And no, folks, this is not the Robin Pegg interview. I know you guys are sitting on the edge of your seat saying, oh, it's going to be the interview tonight. No, it's not. But we do have somebody that we're going to be interviewing tomorrow live right here on Polkas After Dark, the Sunday afternoon edition. Why don't you tell them all about who's going to be talking with us tomorrow? Hey, we're going to be talking live with Stacy Morris from Pennsylvania. She's the drummer and leader of the New Tones, also the vocalist for the Boys Polka Band. And we are so looking forward to Stacy coming on tomorrow. Been very good friends with both Stacy and her husband, Dave Morris, who plays concertina for the Boys. And used to play concertina for, the Sounds, way back when. And also, even before that, played with the Polka Dynamics.
Ooh, now you're dating
But we'll
yourself.
get a chance to chat with Stacy tomorrow. Hey, right now, we do want to let you know that you are tuned to Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with a C.com. And also, where else are we? We're streaming whereabouts these days?
Well, we're streaming live on Facebook
And
YouTube. Polkas After Dark.
that's right. So we've got 3 platforms for you to catch us here on
Platforms.
Polkas After Dark. Hey,
You
we got
used
a
to wear
great
those
show coming up for you.
long
Tell them a
time
little
ago.
bit about what's going on tonight. Hey, well, we've got some great polka music coming up for everybody. We've got some Christmas polkas, some traditional. We're going to try to sneak in a couple of kalende because next week is Christmas already, as you mentioned earlier. Can't believe that at all. Would you freeze? And we're going to be saying hello to the folks in our chat room in just a little while. But right now,
this is fun.
Robin, why don't you tell them who's coming up for our first song of the evening? First song of the evening, we have, let's see here, the Boys, oddly enough. And here's one called Polka Joy.
Oh boy, it's polka joy for every curling boy. We twirl and twist around in every polka town. Play us the song once more, we'll dance across the floor. This is a lot of fun. Let's polka everyone. Oh boy, it's polka joy for every girl and boy. We twirl and twist around in every polka town. Let's polka, you and I. You're mine and I'm your guy. How can you sit around with this great polka sound?
Hey, that's the Boys getting things started right here on a Polkas After Dark, the Saturday evening edition. And with my guest host, Robin Pegg, it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight. As we've mentioned, we got him stashed away for a couple of seconds, but he'll be back in just a few short minutes. Hey, many of you have heard that we lost a very, very dear friend this week. His name is Dan Gurry from the Dynadukes, so we're going to be playing a few songs and a little bit of outtakes and some commercials and stuff that he did, which was really fantastic. What a creative mind behind the Dynadukes. Mr. Dan Gurry passed away this week. We also found out this morning that the USPA, the United States Polka Association president, Barbara Heslow, passed away last evening. God bless Barb, God bless Dan, every one of their families. It's very difficult to lose folks, and we have lost so many great people this year in 2021. We do hope that 2022, which is around the corner, is a lot better. take a listen to this that Mr. Dan Gurry created.
Here's the most tremendous, stupendous, fictitious, erroneous polka record offer ever offered. If you act now, you can own every polka record ever made. Yes, friends, you heard me right. Every polka record ever made, anytime, any place, anywhere. How about that? Just imagine the fun you'll have when you return from shopping and you can't find your house because it's buried under 50 feet of polka records. If you can find just one polka record missing from this complete collection, just return all 32 million records within 3 days and your money will be cheerfully refunded. Now here's Square Deal Spatula to tell you how you can get this fantastic offer in your home now.
Just send $295 plus a few $1,000s for freight and handling. Do Polka Record offer, 8271 in Cerrito, Paso Vista, California. And if we get your order within the next 7 minutes, we'll include a free Johnny Kitcher shoehorn or a Roger Lickfala bowling towel for your complete enjoyment.
It's a song that every band plays out there. Written by the master himself, Mr. Dan Gurry. Here's one called The Pennsylvania Hills.
I've been many places where I've had some fun. I traveled the highways, I followed the sun. But when day is over and I lay to rest, I dream of the hills that I loved the best. Oh yes, those Pennsylvania hills, they're calling me home. Those Pennsylvania hills where you're never alone. Those Pennsylvania hills are beckoning me. Those friendly people with their good old hospitality. I've seen all the valleys, I've been by the sea. I traveled the flatlands and the whole country. But deep in my heart, there's a warm, piercing burn. Those Pennsylvania hills are where I long to return. Those Pennsylvania hills are calling me home. Those Pennsylvania hills where you're never alone. Those Pennsylvania hills are beckoning me. Those friendly people with their good old hospitality. Od miasta do miasta ja se chodziłem, o całym świecie szczęścia szukałem, ale gdziekolwiek ja sobie bywałem, te góry nigdy nie zapomniałem. Te góry Pensylwanii nie wołają, te góry Pensylwanii do mnie skinają, bo tam w tych górach pełno radości. Ludzie są gościnnie i żyją w miłości. Those Pennsylvania hills are calling me home. Those Pennsylvania hills where you're never alone. Those Pennsylvania hills are beckoning me. Those friendly people with their good old hospitality.
Hey, that's Mr. Dan Gurry, the Dynadukes. Dan was residing in Michigan and up and moved the family down to Florida to be more comfortable. And little did we know that he was going to be gone in such a short time after the move. Dan, once again, we are going to miss you. We're going to miss your personality, your musicianship, your creativity. Just a fantastic guy all around, as I mentioned. Hey, we want to say hello to some of the folks here in the chat rooms. Let's see, over at our broadcast link, who do we have in here? Oh, we got a nice crowd so far here, it looks like. We've got Alice Fischler, also Andy Haverlick, Chris Curtis, Chris Tansky, of course, the Buffalo Polka Booster president. Hey, Chris, you did a fantastic job last week. Sorry that we weren't on Sunday, but we had a little bit of a power outage here, a little bit, like about 26 hours to be exact. But Chris Tansky is the president of the Buffalo Polka Boosters, and her team did just a fantastic job. Hey, Dave Lesowski, he's also here. He's preparing for Christmas. Donna Zielinski, so that means that Teresa and Sarah are also joining us. Mr. Ivan Mayers is also here. We understand that he's down in the Hamburg area now. And of course, Roger from out in Michigan. We want to say hello to you. And let's pop over into the chat room over at our, Facebook, because it looks like we got a bunch of people over here too, and we don't want to. Oh, look, it's Jerry Chadwick. I know her. She used to be sitting next to me. Well, she'll be sitting next to me again next week. Hey, folks, we also want to let you know real quick that we are planning on being on Facebook as well as YouTube and our broadcast link on Christmas evening. And that's going to start at 7 p.m. And believe it or not, we are going to be talking live at 7:30 with Santa Claus. That's right. Santa's going to be joining us live from the North Pole. He's going to have one whale of a trip around the world and then getting back there Saturday evening, which is Christmas Eve, but Christmas evening, I should say, not Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is the 24th, but we're going to talk to you guys and talk to him on the 25th. They also say hello to Tony Biawe in Canada. Nice to see you, Tony. April Lynn, she's here front and center. Tony's laughing. I hope it was because of me with me, which was kind of funny. Hey, we're also going to say hi to Evan Bozzarelli and, of course, Vinny. Vinny Bozzarelli's tuned in. Let's see. We also have Gil Vojtovich. Mike and Sue Birdsey are listening and watching on the YouTube channel. So thank you guys for doing that. A lot of people love the YouTube channel. There's a nice audio quality and a nice video quality there. And it looks like Mary Lou Cerniak has joined us. So Mary Lou, happy holidays to you. And let's bring up another song by Dan Gurry. And we're going to send this out to the girls down in North Carolina. They had a little bit of a fun over at the Cherokee, and this is a pretty cool tune. Check the vocals out on this, Mr. Dan Gurry. Here is the Dynadukes with the Gambler's Lament. By the way, this is a live version.
With my pockets full of money, a big diamond ring on my hand. I drove into town in a long black Cadillac. I was a man with a plan. With a smile on my face, I stepped up to the table and threw down $100 bill. I said, "Stand back, boys, give me room, let me at 'em. Prosperity's just over the hill." Alas, they took my bankroll, my diamond ring, my Cadillac. My life savings went down the drain, and that's a fact. But the thing that hurt the most about the whole darn act was his audacity to smile and say, "Please hurry back." Cause I could feel a hot streak coming on. But all I got was a little slip that told me, "Sorry, your account is overdrawn." So now here I sit down at Western Union, waiting for my bus fare to come in. Home sweet home, I'm on my way. Dear old dad They took my bankroll, my diamond ring, my Cadillac. Had the audacity to smile and say, please hurry back. But when he grinned, said, let's be friends, ooh, I thought I'd croak. For if I ever need a friend again, I'll buy a dog.
Now you guys see what we have lost. What a creative mind behind Dan Gurry with the Dinah Dukes. We're going to be playing some more songs throughout the course of the evening. And let's change it, get a Christmas song for everybody right now. Here's Freddie K. Look out, it's Christmas party time. Hey, Polka Bev and Mom have just joined us. Welcome, you guys. Also to Don Zastavner Romanzo.
There's Christmas in the air. Lots of food and cheer. Raise your glass up high. It's Christmas party time.
Okay, where'd you go? You were here just well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Saturday evening edition of Polkas After Dark.
Where you at?
I know what you're saying. You can hear me, but you can't see me. Well, here we go. How about now?
Okay, that's
you can see
better.
me right now, and folks, thanks so much for joining us on the Saturday before Christmas right here on Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with a C.com, and also streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube. And we've got a great show in store for you this evening.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to thank my very kind guest host for coming out this evening and spending some time with us and with you guys. Just going to have a lot of fun. We got a lot of great polka music coming your way. We're going to also be playing some kalende. Yeah. And also some Christmas polkas, as well as a mixture of some other stuff. That's pretty nice too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just going to be a lot of fun here tonight. You know, some people have accused me over the years of talking to myself. Well, now you can see that I'm actually doing it.
Yes.
So I guess it's illegal now.
Yes, you are.
But
Illegal
we've got,
or legal?
again, got some great polka tunes. We also, besides the other folks that we just mentioned, who else do we have? Oh, gosh. We've got Charm City Sound coming up. We've got Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones. We also want to say hi real quick to Tommy Hoke. And of course, the chat rooms are both open on the Facebook Live. And also, our brand new chat room is being beta tested. We did have Dawn Suhan Rogers testing it out with us a couple of weeks ago. As you remember, last week we were not on. Saturday we were at the Buffalo Polka Booster Merry Christmas Party.
Merry Christmas party.
That was a lot of fun. You know, again, hats off to Chris Tansky and the board. And then, of course, we had that nasty windstorm that came through, knocked power out for a lot of people, especially in our neighborhood. We were actually having breakfast on Sunday morning. Jerry and I took a little bit of a breather and drove over to Denny's over in Hamburg and had some breakfast and met some very nice neighbors. They too were just sitting there chatting and saying, oh, geez, when is the power coming on? But we were down for about, 26 hours to be exact. Yeah, pretty close to it.
Yep. Nope. 26 hours.
But again, you guys are here to hear some polka music, and that's what we're going to be playing for you all weekend long, right here Saturday and, of course, Sunday. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be speaking live with Stacy Morris from Pennsylvania. You, of course, know her from the New Tones. She's the drummer and the leader of the band, and also she is singing quite a bit with the boys.
Yes.
So without any further ado, let's get some polka music started here. How about some songs of the season? Why don't you introduce this first song?
Okay, first song?
Well,
Okay.
not first song, but next song.
Next song. That's a little better.
You're not going to do that like Jerry does all the time, are you?
I sure am. I'm going to be right on you like
Well,
flies on. Well,
anyhow, we've got some polkas coming up right now for you.
I'm going to hit the button.
How about a little bit of a letter to Santa?
I'm writing a letter to the North Pole. Santa, read this letter, I insist. My Christmas wishes aren't many, so please read the top of this list. I want that lady dressed in blue to say to me I do, and make my Christmas dreams come true. So send her right away, and please do not delay. I've got to have that girl for Christmas Day. I made all our plans to be together. I even bought her a golden ring. Santa, please understand this letter. You only have just one gift to bring. I want that lady dressed in blue to say to me I do, and make my Christmas dreams come true. So send her right away, and please do not delay. I've got to have that girl for Christmas Day. I want that lady dressed in blue to say to me I do, and make my Christmas dreams come true. So send her right away, and please do not delay. I've got to have that girl for Christmas Day.
Hey, well, if you didn't know by now, that was Andy Boychuk on the vocal with the news, singing one called Letter to Santa. What a great band they were while they were in existence. Of course, they are no more, but a couple of the guys from the band formed another band with a few of the guys from Focus, and they call themselves Seven, S-E-V-E-N. What a great band they are, and they're going to be doing a lot of stuff in 2022 from what we understand. And we're going to say hello once again to Mike and Sue Birdsey tuning in on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. And here is one by The Sounds, Obetic Time. Here's one called Let's Have a Beer with Our Friends.
while some say they taste fine. Some people drink the fruit of the vine. When I drink these things they make my face turn pale. I say, bartender, pour me an ale. So let's have a beer with our friends, where good times and fun times don't end. If you feel downhearted or just can't get started, go have a beer with your friends. So let's have a beer with our friends, where good times and fun times don't end. If you feel downhearted or just can't get started, go have a beer with your friends.
Hey, say hello to Vincent Cisnowski. He's with us. Hey, great CD, by the way, Vinny. Also, we're going to say hi to Patty Watson. She just popped in. And hello to Stacy and Dave Morris.
Like peach schnapps, but I think it's sweet. Some people like their scotch nice and neat. There's gin and there's bourbon and Jack Daniels too. But me, I prefer my brew. So let's have a beer with our friends, where good times and fun times don't end. If you feel downhearted or just can't get started, go have a beer with your friends. So let's have a beer with our friends, where good times and fun times don't end. If you feel downhearted or just can't get started, go have a beer with your friends. Artie, that's a new better for you right there. One call. Let's have a beer with our friends. All better.
Hey, well, it's not so new anymore, Maui. But hey, speaking of Maui, we're going to be talking a little bit about our schedule that's going to be coming up with a bunch of folks. Don't forget, once again, we're going to be talking tomorrow with Stacy Morris from the Pennsylvania area. She is the drummer and the leader of the New Tones Band. Also sings with these guys right here. Take a listen to this. If you've just joined us, well, welcome to Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with the C.com. We're also here on Facebook Live as well as our YouTube channel.
So long we've been married, last burden we've carried, though fate kept us humble and made our love true.
The plans that we make up, someone seems to break up, but darling, what else can we do?
We may have to leave here to find peace of mind, dear, some place where we can live a life of our own. For I know you love me and happy we could be, and some folks will leave us alone.
When I go out walking, there's lots of loose talking. They say we're unhappy and we'll break apart.
But darling, it's not true, because I still love you, and I do with all of my heart. We may have to leave here to find peace of mind, dear, some place
truth they will see.
We may have to leave here to find peace of mind, dear, some place where we can live a life of our own. For I know you love me and happy we could be if some folks would leave us alone.
Hey, that's Stacey Morris on the vocal. What's that cat doing? Stacey Morris on the vocal along with Frankie Lishka and the boys on a nice cold evening out there. It's snowing, yes sirree, in Derby, New York, which is just outside of Buffalo. That's where we live. I'm just keeping an eye in the mirror on that cat. I don't trust him. But, hey, we mentioned some more sounds of the season. And how about Andy Pavlik doing a couple of tunes? Here's one called Wesoły Świąt, and also a little bit of Meka Kaliki Maka.
Wesoły świąt is the thing to say on a happy Merry Christmas Day. That's the Polish greeting that we send to you, hoping health and happiness come your way. We all know that Christmas will be snowy and white. There'll be a Christmas feast and a tree burning bright. Hey, Wesoły Świąt is the Polish way to say Merry Christmas to you. Hey, Wesoły Świąt is the thing to say on a happy Merry Christmas Day. That's the Polish greeting that we send to you, hoping health and happiness come your way. We all know that Christmas will be snowy and white. There'll be a Christmas feast and a tree burning bright. Hey, Wesoły Świąt is the Polish way to say Merry Christmas to you. La 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 la.
We all know that Christmas will be snowy and white.
There'll be a Christmas feast and a tree burning bright. Hey, Wesoły Świąt is the Polish way to say Merry Christmas. A very Merry Christmas. To say Merry Christmas to you.
Hey, that's the sounds of Andy Pavlik, and you guys know him. He used to play with TPM and years back also with Crusade. Here's Troy Gawlak off of his latest recording.
Oto stajenka, w której panienka dziecię piastuje, mile całuje syneczka swego. I Józef stary służy bez miary, z wielką ochotą swoją robotą go kontentuje. Bydlątek twoje usług czują Pana własnego. Dziecię się cieszy, do wszystkich śpieszy, la 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 woła, ślicznie dokoła obracają się. Razem wołali, Bogu cześć dali, nasz kochaneczku, śliczny syneczku, Marii Pannie. Palić pasterze, stawają w mierze, przy tym żółweczku, świeżym sianeczku, wesoło wszyscy.
Hey, that's Troy Govlock with a whole host of excellent musicians. On that, let's see, there's Chainsaw on bass. You've got Eddie Shivyats on clarinet, a phenomenal violinist who is not in the polka industry, and his name is Mr. Greenman. What a fantastic job he did on that. Also, let's see, Mr. Kevin Adams performs on that, as well as, of course, Troy Govlock. And let's see, am I missing anybody? Gosh, I can't remember if I am or not. And if I am, I apologize. Hey, if you'd like to order your very own copy, you can do so. And let's go ahead and show that right on the screen. You can order your copy right now, and I can't guarantee that it's going to be here by Christmas, but maybe if you live close to Troy, he can just drop it off on his way home next week. But you can order yours at folkcarolsofpoland.com. That's folkcarolsofpoland.com. And what a great album or CD that is, so you definitely want to get a chance to grab it. Hey, also, a gal with a beautiful voice. She is our sister up north. Her name is Anya Pivovarczyk, and here is a beautiful, beautiful Kolędy song.
Przywitać Pana. Czym prędzej się wybierajcie, do Betlejem pospieszajcie, przywitać Pana. Poszli znaleźli dzieciątko w żłobie. wierząc, żeś jest pod osłoną chleba i wina. Padnie mi na twarz przed Tobą, wierząc, żeś jest pod osłoną chleba i wina.
Hey, you know, some of our talent is actually across the border, believe it or not. That's Anya Pivovarchuk from Canada, Toronto, Ontario, to be exact, or reasonable facsimile thereof. How about we bring up Mr. Lenny Gomulka, Chicago Push. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with the C.com. Also on our YouTube channel as well as broadcasting Facebook Live.
I remember Merry Christmas morning. I remember Happy New Year's night. I remember everybody singing, may all your Christmases be so merry and bright. I remember Mom and Dad telling me not to be bad. I remember mistletoes. I remember Rudolph's nose. I remember Silent Night. All is calm and all is bright. Christmas spirit in the air. Christmas shopping everywhere. I remember writing out the new year. I remember singing Jingle Bells. Milk and cookies just for Santa and his reindeer. Yes, I remember all the Christmases so well. I remember Mom and Dad telling me not to be bad. I remember mistletoes. I remember Rudolph's nose. I remember Silent Night. All is calm and all is bright. Christmas spirit in the air. Christmas shopping everywhere.
Yeah, a little bit of Lenny Gomulka, Chicago Push, entertaining you on a Polkas After Dark, the Saturday evening edition. And once again, don't forget to join us tomorrow for our interview with lovely Stacy Morris from, I want to say Monongahela, Pennsylvania. That's what I'm going to say anyhow. Hey, well, good evening once again, folks, and we do thank you so much for stopping by here. We know it's a busy weekend. It's the weekend before Christmas.
Yep.
Right here in not only Western New York, but all over the U.S., Canada. Canada, I think, celebrates Christmas the same day as we do.
Yeah.
But then
yeah,
they
I think
have the
do.
day after, which is called Boxing Day, and I don't know really what that's about. Do you? No, I don't. Sorry. Yeah, we should probably ask some folks in the chat room. They can respond what that actually means. I used to think that it was you would take your gifts back that you didn't want, you'd return them, or something like that. But I'm sure some folks will be chiming in here and letting us know exactly what that's all about.
That'd be a big box.
Hey, again, don't forget tomorrow. Who do we have tomorrow? Once again,
on the interview.
Once again, we got Stacy Morris coming up from Monongahela, Pennsylvania, the drummer and leader of the New Tones, a vocalist with the boys. She's done some very, very nice recordings. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So we hope you join us tomorrow as well. Hey, we're here till about 11 p.m. this evening.
Yeah.
December the 18th, and then again tomorrow, as I just mentioned, my other self.
Yep, me.
Stacy Morris joins us from the New Tones, and also the guest vocalist with the boys. She has done some CDs, and we're going to probably play one or two songs off of some of those recordings featuring her on vocals today. We're also going to be playing a couple of songs throughout the course of the evening by the New Tones. Hey, what do you say we get back to some more polka music, or better yet, why don't you go ahead and give a quick rundown of some of the people in our chat rooms. Okay, Don Zastavin Romanzo. I've had too much coffee. That's the problem. Hey, so Don's here. Also, Erica Belunda. Patty Watson is tuned in from Tucson, Arizona. Bernadette Gordon. Thanks for tuning in, Bernadette. We still have Stacy. Looks like Tommy Hoke. Brother Tom is down there in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. We're going to send a shout out to him. And also while I have the microphone, well, we both have the microphone. Yeah, we do. But I also want to say hello, a big hello to Steve Gramala in Dunkirk. But go ahead, continue. Okay, Gil Vojtovich is here. Let's see who else. April Lynn. We've got some people tuned in from Arizona. We're going to say hi to Ginger, Dave, which is Bonk, and also to Princess. Yeah, so a lot of good people here with us. Mary Lou Cerniak from Minnesota is here. We're going to say very Merry Christmas to them. And yes, sirree, we are live right here, Polkas After Dark, as we are usually every Saturday, usually every Sunday, depending on weather, power failures, parties, all kind of good stuff like that. Once again, we want to say thank you very, very much, and the merriest of Christmases and the happiest of New Year's to you guys. Jerry and I were talking, and I think we're going to be probably doing a broadcast maybe either Christmas Eve evening or Christmas Day. No, we'll do Christmas sometime Day. Maybe around 6 or 7 or somewhere around in there. Maybe just popping on for an hour just to say hello to everybody. So and wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas on Christmas Day. And please be sure that you stay tuned, and we'll let you know on Facebook. Don't forget, we're broadcasting live right here now on Facebook, also on our broadcast link, withac.com. Yep. And also, where else? Also on YouTube and Facebook. So don't forget YouTube. On YouTube as well. Yep. Hey, thanks again, and let's go ahead and bring up some more polka music for you guys. Here is one by Matt Rosinski off of his Christmas CD, one called Jingle Bells.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bank and then we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, we're going to send a shout out to all the kids and the grandkids that I had the pleasure of spending the afternoon with as we decorated some cookies over at Phil and Caitlin's. And Caitlin, thanks so much for all you do for everybody. You're an amazing gal. But I think you already knew that. Yeah, we did about 100 cookies. Didn't eat them, but we iced a whole heck of a lot of them.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
That's Matt Rosinski off of his Christmas CD released, I want to say a couple of years back already. And if you're just joining us, well, welcome to Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with a C. Also, we are here entertaining you on YouTube as well as, of course, Facebook Live. And what a great evening we are having, because you're here with us and we're here with you. Don't forget, tomorrow, Stacey Morris is going to be here. Gosh, I keep saying Stacey Mattis. I don't know why. Stacey Mattis Morris. Stacey Mattis Morris. There. She's going to be joining us tomorrow, the drummer for the New Tones. Also, she is the leader of the New Tones, as well as a vocalist. She's won, I don't know how many awards and recognitions from the USPA, the IPA. And of course, we did mention that we lost the president of the USPA, Ms. Barbara Haslow. She passed away last evening. We got news on Facebook this morning, and we thank Pete Wojcik so much for posting that. We're going to send this one out to Pete and Sue and all of the folks that are members of the USPA, the United States Polka Association. You know, Barb Haslow loved this band. She loved everything that they stood for. Here's Wally Dombrowski and PCM, an oldie but a goodie, one called Under the Oak Tree Polka. Hey, for Barb Haslow up there in heaven looking down on us. We miss you already, kid, and you haven't even been gone 24 hours yet, but we send our condolences out and sympathies to the family and all the friends, and boy, did Barb have a ton of friends. You know, here's a song that Dan Gurry wrote that a lot of bands have performed. Dynatones have played this numerous times, a lot of other bands. Here's a good rendition with John Gora and Gorale, and here is one called With This Ring.
Spent his whole 50-cent allowance on he holds a ring made of plastic colored glue and says this ring will show you how much I love you. With this ring our love will last forever. It will prove our love can never die. Even when we've both gone up to heaven, this ring will stand for you and I. And a girl just in their senior year holding hands.
and wanting to be near both are firm in their thoughts on love and life with this ring. Someday you will become my wife. With this ring, our love will last forever. It will prove our love can never die. Even when we've both gone up to heaven, this ring will stand for you and I. A young girl in white satin walks slowly up the aisle. He takes her hand in his, and proudly he does say, honey, with this ring, you are mine, all mine today. With this ring, our love will last forever. It will prove our love can never die. Even when we've both gone up to heaven, this ring will stand for you and I. An old man kneels by a casket. His eyes are filled with tears. He looks at the woman he's lived with all those years. He slips a ring on her finger, and softly he does say, honey, with this ring.
Hey, Lizzie Rozak's in the house. Hi, Liz.
This ring, our love will last forever.
And of course, musical Mark Swoger.
Prove our love can never die. Even when we've both gone up to heaven, this ring will stand for you and I.
Hey, make way for Eddie Blazonczak Sr. and the Versatones, a little bit of Twinkle Toes. We're going to send it out to Twinkle Toes down in Uniontown, PA. That's Mr. Tommy Hoke, also for Mom Betty, as we remember her.
Last New Year's Eve, and when old Santa looked at him, he hardly could believe, for in each tiny little hook he had a light that glowed. So Santa laughed and said, let's call him Little Twinkle Toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from twinkle toes. Santa said, Rudolph, all the toys are in the sleigh. The boys and girls are all in bed, we must be on our way. Tonight will be a stormy night, for see how hard it snows. We need more light, and so tonight the leader's twinkle toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from twinkle toes. Vixen said, Santa, this year I will take a rest. I'm sure that little Twinkle Toes will try to do his best. With Daddy Rudolph hooked behind and a pair of hoofs that glow, the boys and girls will get their toys because of Twinkle Toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from Twinkle Toes. Twinkle toes, twinkle toes, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes. Santa's proud of Rudolph's nose, but he'll get more light from Twinkle Toes.
Hey, Jerry, are you going to the Christmas party?
I don't know, man. Last year's was a real bummer.
Well,
last year's Christmas party, there were no Christmas drinks. Everyone was saying, "This party really stinks." So for this year's Christmas party, we're making sure there's fun. We're gonna have a real good time, and this is how it's done. So we're doing our Christmas shopping at the liquor store this year. The party will be happy with lots of liquid cheer. We're doing our Christmas shopping at the liquor store this year. Jedzinówka, vodka, krupnik, and don't forget the beer. Janek will bring a wumpki, Stasio kielbasa. We'll dance and sing all evening to Jerry's orchestra. Lots of fine panienki and lots of Polish food. But we need some spirits just to set the Christmas mood. So we're doing our Christmas shopping at the liquor store this year. The party will be happy with lots of liquid cheer. We're doing our Christmas shopping at the liquor store this year. Jedzinówka, vodka, krupnik, and don't forget the beer. Until the light of day. Then there's poprawiny, it's our Polish way. This year's Christmas party is sure to be a ball. I hope the room is big enough, 'cause we'll invite you all. So we're doing our Christmas shopping at the liquor store this year. The party will be happy with lots of liquid cheer. We're doing our Christmas shopping at the liquor store this year. Jedzinówka, vodka, krupnik, and don't forget the beer. On behalf of Jerry Darlick and the Touch, Jerry, Mike, Ken, Ray, Paul, Taj, and Tom, from Buffalo, New York,
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year too.
Yes, sirree. The introduction was by the late Jerry Darlack, concertina player extraordinaire. You know, we had some requests for this a couple of weeks ago, and they said, hey, don't forget to play some Toledo Polka Motion, some TPM. Here's one called Home for Christmas. And we want to say a big shout out to Mr. Brian Shankus in the house with us from Polish Newcastle Radio. Wicked good polkas. He's on every Saturday. We tune him in from noon till about 2. And you guys should do that as well. The happiest of holidays to Polish Newcastle Radio and all of the folks that are on board with IJing all of the great shows. Rob Mazer, Linda March, Kevin Kurgel. Oh gosh, there's just so many of them.
You remember Christmas as a child, you could not sleep a wink, waiting for St. Nick and all those Christmas joys. Lying there in bed, just listening for sleigh bells in the air. That special feeling, may it never leave your heart. So here's to Mom and Dad for making all those Christmas memories. Here's to Mom and Dad for giving season cheer. Remember happy times, it makes you warm deep down inside. For Christmas joy and happiness is family. Time for you to raise a family. You'll pass traditions from many years ago, working hard for the whole family to do things right and true. May God bless each and every one.
Hey, Mr. Jim Miller, thanks so much for popping in here.
Making all those Christmas memories. Here's to
Yeah, I know, Brian. Nice fireplace. I'm a copycat. Hey, wait till you see my guest host. I don't know if you met him yet.
Down inside for Christmas joy and happiness is family.
Hey, that's one by TPM, Toledo Polka Motion, off of one of their recordings, one called Home for Christmas. Hey, we're going to say hi to Dave Maguda, also to Julie, and also all of the family over there. We sure hope that everybody's able to get together this year for Christmas. We know Andy is down in Texarkana, I believe. And, of course, the lovely Ellison, I think, is living local. So that's kind of good, too. And let's see here. Yeah, we're playing some great tunes right here tonight on Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with a C.com. Yep. Also streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube. Yeah. And I'm here with my buddy Robin Pegg. We're having a blast here tonight. But usually, we say it all the time, this is where the crazy people meet on the weekend to have fun. And if you're crazy just like us, well, then you've come to the right place. Yes, you have. Yeah. We got a lot of great folks here in the chat rooms, and we were going to acknowledge them in just a couple of minutes. But tell us a little bit about some more people that are joining us here on Polkas After Dark in the upcoming broadcasts. Sure, I can do that. Let's see. We've got Stacey Morris tomorrow on the 26th of December. The day after, we're going to be talking with Walter Ostanek, Canada's Polka King. We also have Jimmy Weber scheduled next year, Dave Gavroinski scheduled next year, and just a whole bunch of great people. If you need more information, look it up on the website. That's our broadcast link with a C.com. Well, those folks we want to thank so much. And we've got some more people in store on the back burner. We're going to be talking with Charlie Tanzik, believe it or not. Charlie Tanzik is going to be joining us next year as well. And gosh, next year, you say next year, and it sounds like it's so far away. It is. But literally, it's like right around the corner. Yeah. And let's see, who else are we going to be talking to? We're going to be talking, I forgot to mention this before. Michelik. We're going to be talking live with Joe Michelik sometime next year, and I believe it's in February. Yep. We are firming up a date with him, and boy, that's going to be an interview and a half, I'll tell you, because he has done so many things throughout his career, kind of like Walter Ostanek with Canada's Polka King. Yeah. He's going to be on, like you said, the 26th, which is the day after Christmas. Yep, we're going to be here next Sunday already. Can't believe that. And tomorrow, of course, we're going to be talking live with Stacey Morris from the New Tones and also the Boys Polka Band. Nice. So you guys are in for a treat. Why don't you go ahead and give another quick rundown of the folks in the chat room? Sure. I was going to say people, but the folks in the chat room. Why don't you go ahead? The folks in the chat room, let's go ahead and say hi to them. Brian Shankus, Mark Komar joined us. Danny Novak, hey, nice to see you there, buddy. He says, look, Mom, twins. April Lynn, of course, is with us. Jim Miller from Wisconsin, he decided to pop in here. Mark Swoger, Patty Watson. How much time do I have? Just interrupt me if I go too far. Let's see here. Who else? Tony Biały. He's still hanging around. He's a glutton for punishment. Mary Lou Cerniak. What is that, a beer? Everybody's here just having fun. This is where the crazy people meet on the weekend to have fun. And if you're crazy just like us, well, then you've come to the right place. Hey, let's get some more polka music right now for you guys. Some more sounds of the season also coming up. But right now, how about let's give a listen to this. Germ City.
Santa came and left it for you under the tree, a token of his love to last for eternity. Small and round, the twinkles like his eyes on Christmas Eve. I think I know what he's got up his sleeve. Merry Christmas to my sweetheart, and a Happy New Year to you. Now you know that I am Santa.
Hey folks, it's Sarah Z That's Me from the Sarah Z That's Me Polka Show with your host Sarah Z That's Me, and you're watching Polkas After Dark on our broadcast link with a C.com.
Somebody snitched on me. I hit a frog in Maddie's bed. Somebody snitched on me. I spilled some ink on Mommy's rug. I made Maverick eat a bug. Popped some gum and candy slug. Somebody snitched on me. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. 'Cause I ain't with nothing but
Our broadcast link with a C.com. You're watching Polkas After Dark.
I put a tack on teacher's chair. Somebody snitched on me. I tied a knot in Maddie's hair. Somebody snitched on me. I did a dance on Mommy's plants. Climbed a tree and tore my pants. Filled a sugar bowl with things. Somebody snitched on me. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. 'Cause I ain't got nothing but I won't be seeing Santa Claus. Somebody snitched on me. He won't come visit me because somebody snitched on me. Next year I'll be going straight. Next year I'll be good. Just wait. I start now, but it's too late. Somebody snitched on me. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. 'Cause I ain't got nothing but that. 'Cause I ain't got nothing but that.
Hey, that's the Bruggen family out of Wisconsin. Gary Bruggen sent that to us, and we thank him so much. Boy, the kids do a great job. We've got another one coming up here in just a couple of minutes that our little gal sings. But let's go ahead and bring up, how about let's call on Karen Gutza, Eddie Gutza's daughter. Here's one called Silver Bells.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. City streetlights, even stoplights, blinking bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all the bustle, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city.
Hey, say hello to Jeanette Tonsky. Also for Dave Lubovinsky, we're going to send this one out to you.
Soon it will be Christmas Day.
A one called Silver Bells, and that, of course, is the sound of Karen Gutza. That's right, that is the lovely daughter of Ed Gutza. Hey, we have a celebrity in the house, and no, it's not Stacy Morris. We're going to talk to her tomorrow, but we see Mr. Roger Malinowski from Chicago, Chi-Town. Roger and Linda, God bless you guys. Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Stay safe. We hope to see you guys at some point next year in 2022, and boy, it's so crazy saying 2022 already because, well, we haven't even gotten rid of 2021 yet, but it's soon. It's real soon. Hey, we promised you another song by Gary Bruggen's family, and here is one called Shake Me, I Rattle. Here's little Maddie.
I was passing by a toy shop on the corner of the square, where a little girl was looking in a window there. She was looking at a dolly in a dress so rosy red, and around the pretty dolly hung a little sign that said, "Shake me, I rattle, squeeze me, I cry." As I stood there beside her, I could hear her sigh. "Shake me, I rattle, squeeze me, I cry. Please take me home and love me." I recalled another toy shop on the square so long ago, where I saw a little dolly that I wanted so. I remembered how I longed to make it mine, and around that other dolly on another little sign. "Shake me, I rattle, squeeze me, I cry." I had counted my pennies, just a penny shy. "Shake me, I rattle, squeeze me, I cry. Please take me home and love me." It was late and snow was falling as the shoppers hurried by, as the girlie at the window with her head held high. They were closing up the toy shop as I hurried through the door, just in time to buy the dolly that her heart was longing for. "Shake me, I rattle, squeeze me, I cry." And I gave her the dolly that we both had longed to buy. "Shake me, I rattle, squeeze me, I cry. Please take me home and love me." "Shake me, I rattle, squeeze me, I cry. Please take me home and love me."
Hey, that's little Maddie on the vocal, one called Shake Me, I Rattle. Hey, just jumping in here once again into our chat rooms here. We want to say hello once again to Alice Fischler up in Canada, and thank you so much for tuning in all the time as you do, young lady, and a Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Year's to you. We want to remind you guys, please join us on Christmas Day at 7 p.m. because at 7:30, guess who we're talking to live then, huh? Yep, the big man in the red suit, and his name is Santa Claus, but you guys already knew that. Hey, also we're going to say hi to Dave Lasowski over there in Ohio, Parma, Ohio. For Teresa, Sarah, and Donna Zielinski. Also looks like Trisha Rindak is in the house over here at the Polkas After Dark chat room. And then let's go back to all the nice folks that are tuned in over in Facebook land. We want to say hello once again to Mark Swoger, Musical Mark. Let's see, Brian Schenkus and all of the gang over at Polish Newcastle Radio. Once again, great show today, Brian. You did a fantastic job, as you always do. We kind of expect it. And he's on from noon to 2, Wicked Good Polkas on Saturdays, and he's live, which is nice. You know, we're live most of the time, I should say. We might use the same contractor. That's nice. I just now read that, Brian. That was a previous message. Once again, also to Mark Komar, Dan Novak, brother Dan. He loves the twins. The Peppermint Twins, I guess. Jeanette Tonsky, Dave Lubovinsky, and family. God bless you guys. The happiest of New Year's, happiest of Christmases. And I hope that everything goes well and you get what you want this year. Also, Vince Cisnowski. Vinny sent a very, very nice CD to us, and maybe we'll get a chance to play something on the broadcast tomorrow. Also, Mary Lou Cerniak. Once again, hello to you. Let's bring up a song here by The Good Times. Master himself on tubs.
Shopping, buying presents for your loved ones can be fun. Sending cards and greetings to what seems like everyone. We all look forward to that day when we are all together. Christmas is my favorite day, it just don't get much better. Oh, family Christmas, family Christmas. Sharing gifts and greetings as we gather round the tree. Family Christmas, family Christmas. Sharing the day together is the way it's meant to be. Girls in fancy dresses look as pretty as can be. Little boys in their shirts and ties are dressed so handsomely. Fire is lit, the table's set, snow is on the ground. We all can't wait, the time is near for Santa to come around. Oh, family Christmas, family Christmas. Sharing gifts and greetings as we gather round the tree. Family Christmas, family Christmas. Sharing the day together is the way it's meant to be. Family Christmas, family Christmas. Sharing gifts and greetings as we gather around the tree. Family Christmas, family Christmas. Sharing the day together is the way it's meant to be. Merry Christmas!
Hey, for John and Marge, Subcheck. Hey, that's the sound of the Good Times out of Chicago. And I think we have another segment here. Let's go ahead. Do you want to take it? I can wait. And I gotta say that we appreciate your support throughout this past 2 years. Gosh, I can't believe that we've been doing this for 2 years already. Me, you, and Jerry. Yeah. The three of us have just been the three amigos. But I can't believe we've been doing this, and I can't believe that you guys are still here after all of this time. Yeah, they're gluttons for punishment. Tuning us in on the weekends. A reminder, we're here Saturday evenings from 9 until 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and also on Sunday afternoons from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. with an interview at 5:30. Yeah, so you've got some fun polka music. Hey, don't forget to support the other guys, the other kids on the block that are out there. You've got Polka Mike Rudzinski. He's on every single weekend. A lot of times he's on during the week, too. We catch him. And we're going to send a shout out to him and also his lovely bride, Doris. Queen. And let's see
Queen
here.
Doris.
Queen, as he calls her.
Yeah, he calls her Queen.
And don't forget, PolkaJammerNetwork.org, 247PolkaHeaven.com. Of course, our friends, Brian, Rob, and everybody over at the Polish Newcastle Radio.
Oh, I've heard of that.
It's great to support all of the folks here. And that's what we want to do. That's what we want you guys to do throughout the course of the year. Because I'll tell you what, when COVID hit the very first time, the original COVID-19, boy, we just listened. We had our ears glued and our eyes glued to watching and listening to all different broadcasts throughout the pandemic. And, you know, we're now into a new, what do they call it, a variant?
I don't know.
It's just crazy stuff.
Omicron or something.
What we're heading into. Wonder if we're ever going to pull ourselves out of it.
Yeah, we will.
But you're tuned to Polkas After Dark. That's right. That's what you're watching right now on our broadcast link with a C.com. Also on
Facebook Live.
And, of course, YouTube. And we do want to especially thank each and every one of you for this year, for making us a fun place to be. As we always say, it's where the crazy people meet on the weekend to have fun. And if you're crazy just like us, well, then you've come to the right place.
Yeah,
and you sure have. And we've got a lot of our regulars. We also have a lot of new people that are popping in, a lot of new people that are taking a glance at the website, our broadcast link with a C.com.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you tune us in there. Also, you're able to watch previous interviews as well as now on our new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You're also able to tune into that and see some of the previous broadcasts as well as the interviews. So definitely do that. Look us up on YouTube. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Because we want to get a lot more subscribers.
Yep.
Just as everybody else does, because it's just a lot of fun. That's what we can say. It's just a lot of fun that we have, ain't it?
Yeah, I have a lot of fun. I hope.
Do you want to add anything special or particular?
No, not really. Just wish everybody a very Merry Christmas next weekend and be here on Saturday night at 7.
But be here tomorrow for Stacy's interview
from 5 to 7 p.m.
Well, again, we are having lots of fun. High five. Hey. Okay. Why did I have to open my mouth when I did that? I should have said,
cool.
Take 2, high five. Keep your mouth shut. Okay. There we go.
That is so cool.
Oh, boy.
I love chroma key.
Hey, let's get back to some more polka music right now. And you can introduce this next song? Why don't you?
I sure can. It's Polka Family. Here's one called Yes, It's Christmas Time.
Shut your mic off.
I remember our tinsel
given. It's a special thing. Watch my father carve the turkey, chase us kids outside to play. Yes, it's Christmas time. What a joyous season. Yes, it's Christmas time. Let's all count our blessings.
Hey, Hankazevich, the Polka family, one called Yes, It's Christmas Time. Hey, for Mr. Eddie G, he's in the house. Thanks so much for tuning us in, Eddie. Hey, for all the Krupskis tuned in, here's one called The Who Song. Here's Lenny Gomolka, Chicago Push on Polkas After Dark.
Left all the presents in the parlor. Who left all the shiny silver dollars? Who woke up my dad while he was dreaming? Who was in my house while I was sleeping? Who fell down the chimney, Christmas morning? Who made all the noise before the dawning? Who ate all the cookies on the table? Who disturbed for Jesus as he lay there in the stable?
Hey, Jimmy Miller, yeah, we're going to try to sneak in a Frankie Lishka and TVC song for you.
Who made every dog bark in the city? Who came in the dark and scared the kitty? Who filled up the stockings on the mantle? Who blew out the burning Christmas candle? Who fell down the chimney, Christmas morning? Who made all the noise before the dawning? Who ate all the cookies on the table? Who disturbed for Jesus as he lay there in the stable?
Well, folks, you can see that it's close to that time. We're working our way up to the 11th hour right here on Polkas After Dark, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On behalf of myself, Robin Pegg, and also Robin Pegg? Yeah, it's
the
both
two
of us. That's right.
The two of us.
We want to thank you for
Buddies.
joining us on the Saturday before Christmas. Next week, I can't believe it again. Next week is Christmas already.
Yep, on Saturday.
And then we're working our way up to New Year's Eve. Can't believe that either. Man, has this year flown by.
Yes, it has.
Hey, I just want to say one more time, thanks for all the chatters. Thanks for you guys popping in here. You do that every weekend that we are live and streaming on Facebook, also on our broadcast link.
And YouTube.
And also now on our YouTube channel. As I mentioned, we're slowly working to migrate over to the chat room into the YouTube channel. We've got a few people that joined in last weekend or a couple of weekends ago. Last weekend we were at the Buffalo Polka Booster Christmas party. And also then Sunday, of course, we had that major storm that ripped through here that made it so we couldn't go on live with any electricity in the house, or I should say without electricity in the house for about 26 hours or so. But do you want to say anything before we depart?
Nope. I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Don't forget about tomorrow with Stacy Morris. Also next week Saturday, and then of course next week Sunday with Walter Ostanek. So it's going to be lots and lots of fun, isn't it? Come on, isn't it? Please.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. We've got Stacy Morris going to be joining us. And then next Sunday, the Sunday after Christmas, we're going to be talking live with Canada's Polka King, Mr. Walter Ostanek. Playing some of his favorite tunes, some of our favorite tunes. And we do hope that you join us for a wonderful, wonderful time. Hey, so on behalf of myself, Rob, and Robin, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, and we will see you next week, Saturday, probably around 7 p.m. or so.
Tomorrow.
Keep an eye on Facebook, and also our broadcast link with a C.com.
Tomorrow.
That will let you know what time we're going to be on next week, Saturday.
Tomorrow.
And of course, Sunday is going to be our normal show, December the 26th, the day after Christmas, from 5 until 7 p.m. At 5:30, we'll be talking with Walter Ostanek, Canada's Polka King. So, folks, what a great, great time we both had tonight. And again, I want to publicly thank you for joining me this evening in Jerry's absence.
Yes.
She's been taking a lot of time off lately, if you noticed. I wonder if maybe she's moonlighting or doing another gig somewhere.
She
I'll
could
have
be.
to
She can have her
peruse
own
the
thing going
internet
on.
just to see if there's any other shows that she's
Check
doing.
with Brian Schenkus.
Hey, but don't forget to support your local polka programs on your radio stations, your TV stations, and also keep in mind, keep a listen to polkas all the time on, let's see, you've got Polka Jammer, you've got 247 Polka Heaven, but you're going to say that, and also 247polkaheaven.com. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and play a couple more songs here as we take it on up until 11 p.m. Thanks so much, folks. Merry Christmas. We will see you next Saturday.
No, we'll see you tomorrow with Stacy, you bozo.
A little boy who asked me to explain the meaning of Christmas and from where it came. I thought a little while and then it came to me. The very first Christmas would change history. Many years ago, God made a perfect land, and in this land called Eden, He created man. The man walked with God until he chose to sin, and death came to this world and suffering would begin. But God had a plan to save us from our sin. He'd send His only Son that we might live again. By woman He was born, by Spirit was conceived, to die upon a cross for us and save those who believe. The King has come.
Hey, for Dennis and his lovely Mrs. Panner. Merry Christmas, guys.
To suffer and die upon tree and rose from the dead to save you and me. Jesus taught the crowds, 5,000 did he feed. He made the lame to walk and the blind to see. The sinless Lamb of God, no other would suffice. The Savior of the world, the perfect sacrifice. Though we celebrate his birth, there's more to proclaim. He's risen from the grave, open heaven's gates again. Because he sent the Spirit, we live in victory, shining his light for all the world to see. So now you know the story of what Christmas is to be, the perfect plan of God to set the captives free. Now you might ask, what must I do to live my life for him? Jesus said that we must all be born again. The King has come, the King has come, born in a manger in Bethlehem, to suffer and die upon a tree, and rose from the dead to save you and me. He's coming again, he's coming again, forever to reign in the hearts of men. The King of kings and Lord of lords, forever he'll rule from Jerusalem. He's coming again, he's coming again, forever to reign in the hearts of men. The King of kings.
Hey folks, TBC, one called The King Has Come. Let's go ahead and play our final waltz for the evening. Here's the late Dan Gurry, a little bit of Christmas waltz.
Pasciavela passare la morena, che tu sepai cantare l'anno cammina.
It's Christina, not Christmas. Hey, but it's a great tune. Let's listen.
She stole my heart, Christina. I love my senorina. When I'm near her, my heart skips a little, stops in the middle. Love is a riddle with my Christine. If you see my Christina, you'll know my senorina. Her smile will make your heart skip a little, stop in the middle. Love is a riddle with my Christine.
Hey, I'm glad I had my my eyes checked today, right?
Quando dici facci la mastina, pense la bella signorina. Ere Cupid per levar la bel cancedra, un manseum de l'amore l'arera, ma l'amore nate come il tore. Quere carda, quere vas. She stole my heart, Christina. I love my senorina. When I'm near her, my heart skips a little, stops in the middle. Love is a riddle with my Christine. If you see my Christina, you'll know my senorina. Her smile will make your heart skip a little, stop in the middle. Love is a riddle with my Christine. When
the most tremendous, stupendous, fictitious, erroneous polka record offer ever offered. If you act now, you can own every polka record ever made. Yes, friends, you heard me right. Every polka record ever made, anytime, any place, anywhere. How about that? Just imagine the fun you'll have when you return from shopping and you can't find your house because it's buried under 50 feet of polka records. If you can find just one polka record missing from this complete collection, just return all 32 million records within 3 days and your money will be cheerfully refunded. Now here's Square Deal Spatula to tell you how you can get this fantastic offer in your home now.
Just send $295 plus a few $1,000s for freight and handling to Polka Record Offer, 8271 in Cerrito, Paso Vista, California. And if we get your order within the next 7 minutes, we'll include a free Johnny Kitcher shoehorn or a Roger Lickfala bowling towel for your complete enjoyment.
The fireplace is burning bright, shining all on me. I see the presents underneath the good old Christmas tree. And I wait all night till Santa comes to wake me from my dreams. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me.
Hey, if this doesn't get your toes to tapping and get you in the Christmas spirit, boy, nothing does. Here's the news, a little bit of an edited or a remixed version.
The fireplace is burning bright, shining all on me. I see the presents underneath the good old Christmas tree. And I wait all night till Santa comes to wake me from my dreams. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I see the children play outside like angels in the snow, while Mom and Daddy share a kiss under the mistletoe. And we'll cherish all these simple things wherever we may be. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Family, oh why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh why?
Hey, Merry Christmas, Jan and Joe Dippiatic. Merry Christmas, Dave Lubavinsky. Hey, if you like that, this is going to blow your mind. Watch this.
Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. And for years to come we'll always know one thing. That's the love that Christmas can bring. Oh why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. That's the love that Christmas can bring. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me.
Okay, guys, what you've all been waiting for, check this out. More robins than you can handle. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.